Have you ever started a project full of excitement, only to leave it halfway? Maybe it was a new workout plan, or you decided to learn a new language, or even opened a simple book. You feel like you started with full energy, but then something seems to block your path. Your brain whispers, "Well, you're tired, do it later." All of us have been there. This cycle of leaving projects unfinished might have become a habit for some, but the truth is, it's not about lack of willpower or laziness. There's something deeper happening in our brains and behaviors that makes us lose that initial excitement. Maybe you've noticed that when you're about to start a difficult or important task, your mind keeps looking for a way to escape. For example, when you should do your workout, your brain says, "Take a short break," or when you try to start a new project or book, your mind comes up with 1,000 reasons to postpone it. This is natural and all of us have experienced it, but the key is that our brain seeks short-term comfort, not long-term success. Every time we fall into this trap, we drift a little away from our goal and that initial motivation fades. Have you ever wondered why your brain pulls you back the moment things get hard? It's because our brains are wired to love comfort. Sitting on the couch feels safe, familiar, effortless. But when we face something that requires effort, like a tough workout or a big project, the brain raises a red flag. It whispers, "This feels uncomfortable, let's stop." At the same time, our brain is addicted to quick rewards. A phone notification, a funny video, even a small snack, these give us instant dopamine. Compared to that, long-term goals feel heavy and slow. So, we lose focus, our attention scatters, and guilt starts to creep in. Why can't I stay disciplined? But here's the twist, this isn't weakness. It's biology. And unless we learn how to break the cycle, our brain will keep pressing the repeat button, over and over again. Our brain is a master of deception. When you're about to start something important, it whispers, "You're tired, do it tomorrow." Or it says, "Let's finish this small thing first." These excuses feel real, but they're actually tricks the brain uses to save energy in the moment. The problem is, when we fall for these tricks over and over, we lose the big opportunities in life. One of the brain's biggest tricks is that we never actually start. We're always waiting for a better time, a better mood, or better conditions. Our brain loves to think, "I'll start when everything is perfect." But the truth is, perfect conditions don't exist. Not starting simply means more delay, and more opportunities lost. Every time we try to start fresh, we end up trapped in the same old cycle. This habit pulls us back like invisible chains. The result? Feelings of failure, frustration, and the thought, "Maybe I'm just not capable." And then our brain comes with excuses, "It's fine, I'll start again tomorrow." But that tomorrow never truly comes. To break this cycle, we first need to understand why our brain works this way. Have you ever wondered why your brain keeps dragging you back into the same cycle? It's not because you're lazy. In fact, your brain is wired for survival, not success. When you start something new, your brain sees it as a risk. It whispers, "This is uncomfortable, this is dangerous." So, it tricks you into choosing comfort over progress. That's why the couch feels safer than the book, the phone feels easier than the project. Your brain is just trying to protect you. But here's the twist, the same brain can also be trained to push through discomfort, and once you learn how to rewire it, finishing what you start becomes possible, almost natural. So, how do we break this cycle? The first step is awareness. The moment you realize your brain is tricking you, you gain back power. Instead of asking, "Why am I so weak?" you ask, "Is this my brain choosing comfort again?" That small shift changes everything. Because when you catch the pattern, you can interrupt it. Every time you notice yourself reaching for the phone, or avoiding the hard work, you remind yourself, "This is just my brain, not me." That's the beginning of real freedom. So, here's the truth. It's not about being lazy, it's about understanding your brain. When you see the pattern, you can break it. When you break it, you start finishing what you once abandoned. And every small victory rewires your brain for the next one. So ask yourself, what's one thing I'll finish today? If this video sparked something inside you, share it in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more, and join me on the journey of becoming the next version of yourself.